Hi, this is K Mad for Peace. This evening, I'd like to share with you a bit of love. Sometimes we don't get our way, and sometimes, as grown adults, we can act like spoiled children. But I'm here to say, uh, on occasion, we have to learn to be the bigger person, even though some people would beg to differ that no, I'm not into being the bigger person today. I want it my way. I'm right all the time. That's not true. I find myself often doing a self correct, backing back, backing away, backing up, if you will. Even when I feel that I'm right, but sometimes in retrospect or reflection, maybe a little bit of it could be that I could take into some consideration that it might be a need to look at the other person's perspective in order to gain a common ground. So from KMAT to P, KMAT for peace, from one to the other. If we're going to respect one another, respect one another's boundaries, opinions, space, let's just have some consideration for what the other person feels and thinks on occasion and not just be so self absorbed that we just don't see anything other than ourselves. And that's just fair. At some point, the persons or person that is always taking the high ground of the bigger person, they do, people get tired and don't want to take that higher ground. And it takes a lot of prayer, a lot of heart, a lot of love, a lot of consideration, and a lot of adjustment to get to that place. I'm one of them people. I know. My tolerance level at times bears some thought. But I just want you to think about that. The next time you're interacting with your family, your friends, even just strangers, sometimes it just takes a smile. Okay, no problem. I mean, just to a limit, not the extreme, but hey, okay, you got to pass. But just think about the fact that in this world right now, where we're all supposed to be loving one another as we would love ourselves, people seem to be forgetting that. And people that are always taking the bigger person approach get tired. So think about it the next time you're snappy, you're having a bad day, you've watched the world news and maybe you don't like the outcome or the outlook, or maybe you didn't like what the commentary was for that day, for that particular story you ingested into your psyche that had you on a mood swing or that had you on a high or a low. And maybe you encountered somebody with a low that made your high become a low or made your low a high. Either way, it's only fair that you treat people like you want to be treated. And I know that you don't want to be treated wrong. So do not pretend that you do. So think about it. Think about what you have to say before you open your mouth and hurt someone's feelings. And it may not even make you aware that you've done it. You may lose a friend. You may lose even a business partner. All because you don't want to take the higher ground like the person that's always taking the higher ground does. That's K Matt for Peace's perspective on being fair. September 16th, 2020. Have a peaceful, blessed, and loving rest of your evening. Talk to you later. Never say goodbye. Always see you later.